Lash babes, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be asking you guys some hard pressing questions. What are you going to do with your business before you reopen? Have you considered the changes that you're going to be making? Are you going to be offering discounts, or are you going to be raising your prices even? What are you going to do? Today's video, I'm going to be covering everything I'm going to be doing with my lash business, all the policies I'm going to implement, whether I'm going to raise my prices or lower my prices, and what I'm going to do to protect myself and my clients. I'm going to share everything that I've learned so far. I've gathered a lot of information from other businesses, what the government has set out, and just even videos that I've watched online, all into one little video for you guys today. Every province, every state, it's going to be different. The dates that you can reopen are also different province to province. I live in Alberta, so the earliest I've heard that we can reopen is June 19th, and that's going to be in stage 2. Whether that's going to happen or not is also a different story. So you really want to stay on top of the news, watch what the government is saying. So right now is the perfect time to actually sit down, consider everything you're going to do with your business before you actually have to reopen. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is expanding your hours and be accommodating. That doesn't mean that you're gonna work yourself to the bone, to the point where your back hurts way too bad and your neck can't even bend anymore. I'm gonna gradually increase my hours so that I can kind of slowly retrain my body. It's gonna be hard to just sit there for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours just to try and lash again. I find this back support really helps too, so I'm gonna make sure I wear this every single time I lash. From Sugarlash, you can get it on Amazon even. There's other brands, but basically, it's going to give you support on your back, and you're going to be sitting straight up, which makes it easier for you when you bend over and makes it more comfortable for you. I even wear it if I'm just sitting at a desk even, because it helps you to get better posture, so that way your back doesn't hurt over hours and hours of lashing. So let me ask you guys, how many sets are you guys going to be doing in a day? I guess the question is also, how long does it take you to do a new set? Personally, for me, I've decided 2 sets a day is going to be my happy medium. I personally don't like to lash longer than 5 hours a day. I find anything longer than that, the last client, she's not going to be getting the best quality in my work, because I'm going to be so tired, and I just know that my body can only handle that much, and that's probably what I'm going to be starting off with until I can actually handle to do more. I, on average, would book about 3 hours for a new set, so that's 6 hours right there already, and that's not even including the time that I'm gonna have to be taking to clean in between clients. So I think doing 2 sets a day is gonna be my happy medium. And what I mean by expanding my hours is that I usually don't work on Mondays, but now that I have this extra free time, I can't even go traveling. I would rather not be out. I might as well be making money, right? So I'm gonna be opening up my days on Mondays so that I can take in extra clients and accommodate those who do have availability on Mondays. So by being accommodating, your clients are gonna appreciate you. They're gonna appreciate the fact that you're able to fit them in during the time that you were unable to. It's also gonna reduce the stress load on you because your wait list won't be so long. All right, so let's move on to point number 2. And this is gonna be about how I'm gonna communicate to my clients how I'm gonna be making the changes. So you want these changes to be clear, to be open, and to be easily accessible so that clients know exactly what you want and what is expected out of them, so that when they do arrive, they know exactly what to do. How I'm gonna be delivering that is I'm gonna be posting on my Instagram story, I'm gonna be posting on my Instagram feed, I'm gonna be updating my website, so there's no chance that clients can miss these changes. I'm also gonna be sending personalized messages to my clients so that each and every client knows exactly what is expected when they do show up. The most important thing about these messages that you put out is that you want to address the fear that clients might have, so your clients can feel calm and they feel safer coming to your place as opposed to another. Let me tell you something, trust is key. Trust is the most important part of your business, because you want clients to know that you've been doing your homework, you've been doing your research, you are going above and beyond, you are doing everything you can in your power to keep them safe. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about the word choices that you make. I'm gonna be letting clients know that I'm gonna be creating a safer environment, but I'm never gonna guarantee them that it's a safe environment. My place could even burn down for all we know. So at the end of the day, when you are portraying these messages, you wanna show to clients that you care. And when you do this, you are showing to everyone that you are different from all the competitors around you. Others will be thinking, what is the competitor's business doing for me right now? And something else you might wanna also consider adding on is extra training. You wanna set yourself even higher. Barbicide actually has a free certification course they set out right now for beauty professionals. It will help you better prepare to reopen, and it's gonna help you remind yourself of all the little sanitization procedures that you have maybe forgotten about. Literally plastered this all over my social media. I want clients to know I am ready, I am prepared, and I'm gonna try and keep them as safe as I can. All right, let's move on to point number 3. These are gonna be the things that I'm gonna be implementing in my business and the changes that I'm actually gonna be making. Be absolutely no more blankets. It kind of sucks because I do use a blanket at the bottom. It just is more cozy and comfy, but for now, we're gonna have to remove all of that. Clients are just gonna be laying straight on my bed. I'm gonna wipe down that bed after, and if clients want to, they can bring their own blankets, and I'm gonna be including that in my instructions, so if clients do wish to bring one, they can. I also own a space heater, so I can also put that on if clients do wish, so that does help if clients do get cold. And we are moving into summer, so I'm hoping that it's gonna be so hot and clients won't even need a blanket. Since I am a home business and I am the one-man show, I can only take a client at one time. So usually that issue of having clients run into each other is not really a problem. I usually have enough space in between each client so that they never do run into each other. There are times where some clients do come early, so then they do run into each other. But from now on, I'm gonna be implementing a strict policy included in the list of instructions for my clients. I'm gonna let clients know that once they arrive, they need to wait in their car. Once I am ready for them, I will text them personally and let them know that I'm ready for them. No friends, no kids, no one should be coming along with them to this appointment. This should be an obvious thing. You should always be wearing a mask. I usually wear a mask when I'm lashing anyways, even before. Make sure that you do have a mask on, that you're wearing it properly, that it's covering your nose and covering your mouth. I honestly just think that wearing a mask is a sign of respect. It's showing that you are respecting the client, you are respecting their health, and you're doing everything you can, again, to keep them safe. Clients will also be expected to wear a mask throughout the whole entire procedure. I will provide them masks if they need, but in the instructions I will include that they should bring their own masks, and if they don't, I will provide them one. A big common question is whether we should charge people for a mask. Rather than charging clients for individual masks, I'm actually gonna be including a PPE fee onto their services just to cover the extra costs that I've had to accumulate in order to run my business. I think that's the most fair way to do it. I will be wearing safety glasses as well while I'm lashing. We do need to protect our eyes because that is a form of transmission. I've seen people also using face shields. That could be a great alternative too. Okay, so our client is ready to go. We've texted them. They're coming in through the door. What are we gonna do next? I'm gonna be using some hand sanitizer. I'm gonna give them some hand sanitizer right at the door. Once that is all set, I'm actually gonna use a thermometer on them to make sure that they are not having a fever. This is actually another great step that you can include into your business because that's gonna show that you, again, are going above and beyond. And it's a given, if clients are having a fever, you're gonna ask them to reschedule kindly. You're not gonna be doing them, and you're gonna ask them to reschedule in at least 14 days, right? All right, so now I've got my client through my door. I've checked her temperature. I've gotten her to use hand sanitizer. The next step is I'm actually gonna get her to sign a waiver. I'm gonna get her to sign a waiver saying that she hasn't been in contact with someone with COVID. She hasn't been sick. I'm gonna link it below for you guys. So if you guys would like to use it, you definitely can. Another thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be actually removing all the decor in my studio. I don't have too much, but I'm gonna remove all the clutter that I can. You almost wanna make it feel like you're at a medical facility. I'm gonna be removing my fake plants, the rugs that I have, any shelves or boxes that I don't need, my dehumidifier that I'm not gonna be using, everything that I can think of. The less touch points, the better. It's gonna be easier for you to clean. Moving on to point number 4. I know this video is a little lengthy, but I hope you guys are getting great value out of this video. If you are, just give it a thumbs up so others can be able to view this video as well. Now that we're on the topic of money, what are you guys gonna be doing? Are you guys gonna be giving a discount, or are you guys actually gonna even be raising your prices? Personally, in 3 years that I've been lashing, I've probably offered a discount maybe once or twice. Once when I first opened, and second right before the pandemic. Personally, I'm not a big fan of giving out discounts. That's just not the way I like to run my business. And if anything, I think people should be raising their prices. Why? Everything is going up in price. You're spending extra money to run your business now because you're gonna have to have extra PPE equipment. Things are gonna cost more now. All your supplies are gonna cost more. So why are we discounting our prices? This is a high-end luxury service. Clients will pay you for your skill, for your knowledge, for the work that you've given them, and for the safety that you are providing them. Now remember, everything needs to be accounted for. If you're gonna be giving out steep discounts, you might even be working for free. For free. I'm not sure when your last day of work was, but my last day of work was March 15th of 2020. I am expected to not even reopen until June 19th, like I mentioned earlier. That is 3 months of pay that I have missed out on. Crunch those numbers and see if you can afford to. If you can, that's great. I think your clients will appreciate it. But I think clients will also appreciate the extra precautions and the extra steps you're taking in order to run your business and to keep them safe. Clients will see value in that, and that is gonna set you, again, apart from all the other competitors that are around you. And I don't think they're gonna mind paying full price or to even pay an extra premium in order to come see you. They're dying to see you, trust me. they're dying to see you. All right, so let's move on to my last point. And this is gonna be no cutting corners. These are the extra little points that I'm gonna be doing at my business in order to keep my clients safe. Someone told me, treat everyone like they have COVID. And I figured that's a great way to think. Treat everyone like they have COVID and clean down all your surfaces like someone has had COVID. Glide them in and glide them out. You want them to touch as little as possible. So another thing I'm gonna be including with my business is some disposable bags. They look like this. They're just about this size. And I'm gonna get clients to put all their stuff into here. So then that way I can get them to put their stuff in there, take it with them, and then there's less cleaning for me to do, less touch points for me to clean. I'm also gonna be removing all the products that I have on my shelves. If clients want to purchase a certain product, I'll have it ready to go for them when they arrive. And it's also a great way for you to kind of advertise your products on your stories. Clients might not even know that you carry lash cleansers or a lash serum, whatever it may be. Clients are now gonna be more aware of the products that you sell. Retail is a great way to bring more money into your business. Do you have windows in your space? I'm gonna be opening up the window if it's possible. I think even in normal circumstances, it's a great way to actually get the air circulating. If you also have an air purifier, now is a great time to be using that as well. I actually have an air purifier that I use in my space to begin with. It's gonna alleviate the sensitivities that your clients might have and even the runny nose that you might get from the lash glue. Okay, and let's talk about gloves. I'm definitely gonna be wearing gloves now when I lash. I usually don't wear gloves when I lash just because I find they're not very comfortable, but for circumstances like now, gloves are definitely going to be a must. And remember, these gloves are a one-time use. You do not reuse these gloves. If you're going to be touching other surfaces like your phone, you're going to take the gloves off, remove them, replace them. Gloves are also a great way to remind yourself not to touch your face. I still feel hand hygiene is the best practice, so I'm still going to be washing my hands before I lash my clients. How you clean your lash tweezers should stay the same as it should. You should always set high standards for your disinfecting procedures. And along with that, make sure you are wiping down every surface that a client has touched. I'll be wiping down, of course, my lash bed, the doorknobs, any shelving units that I have, my nano mister, my fan, the ring lights, everything you can think of, you are gonna wipe down. And the last tip I have for you guys today is to change out of your work clothes. I like to change out of my clothes. I like to take a nice hot shower. I find that the fumes can set onto your clothes, set onto your face. So you really wanna wash all of that off so that you can avoid getting any sensitivities. I know this video is a little lengthy, but I wanted to be as detailed as possible. So let's summarize everything that I've talked about today. First, you're gonna be accommodating to your clients and expand your hours if you need to. Remember, these are unprecedented circumstances. Number two, you wanna communicate to your clients as clearly as possible as to what you're implementing and how you're gonna implement the changes. Be sure to include it in all your social media platforms and to update your website. You wanna show that you are doing your homework and you are going above and beyond for your clients. Number three, give value to your clients. You want clients to trust you. Trust is the most important currency, okay? Buy whatever you need to make sure that you are creating a safer environment for your clients, but make sure you are still making money. Okay, and number four, only offer discounts if you can. There are people who are giving discounts, but there are also people who are raising their prices. And lastly, continue to put high standards in your cleaning procedures and remember to reduce as many touch points as possible and to also wipe down every touch point that you can think of. If you watched this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. If you guys have other suggestions or other things that I've missed in this video, please let me know in the comment box below because I'd love to see other ideas if you guys have any. If you guys really found value in this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit the subscribe button below to watch more videos like this. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.